got no blaze of glory.
Well, you guys are close in age.
Whatever.
We're all in that age. We get that, but the youngins don't all know
the
it.
youngins.
Yeah,
Phil, the young whippersnappers. Where can the whippersnappers find you on the internet?
PhilStacey.com. That's Stacey with an E. PhilStacey.
You got to tell me where the E goes. Yeah. There you go.
Right. You know, some people would say P-E-H-I-L, and that would spell Pihil. So don't do that.
And that would be bad.
Between the C
and
and the
people
Y.
give me weird looks because I have a chest full of goodies here.
Yeah, that's still a little more odd than Pale.
Pihil.
And then you're on MySpace too, love, right?
Well, actually, the PhilStacey.com is a MySpace.
Oh, aren't you modern and
He and Tom are good friends.
You know what's funny? I met Tom.
Really?
I met Tom.
Really?
It was at a party after Idol Gives Back. What's funny is it was at Rupert Murdoch's house, and if you don't know who Rupert Murdoch is, he owns Fox. He pretty much owns the world. Let's talk about it for a second. He owns the world. But I walk into his house, and the first person I meet standing right at the end of this gold-plated staircase, Tom Cruise. First person I meet.
No.
Yes, first person. And I'm just hanging out with him. I'm like, hey man, yeah, you enjoying the show tonight? You know, because we're all watching American Idol. He's like, yeah, this is great. And I'm like, cool, man, just us two celebrities. I take out my camera, take some ninja picture shots because I'm hanging out with Tom freaking Cruise.
Really,
you know?
Tom Cruise?
Really, Tom
Shut
Cruise.
up, really?
But at the same party, I met Tom from MySpace. He comes up to me. He's like,
He's
hey,
a bigger
man,
star. I'm
hey
telling
man,
you.
I'm Tom, and he was about to say his last name, and I was like, no, shh. I don't want to know. For you will always be Tom to me. And so I had to go back and re-add him as a friend on MySpace because I deleted him.
Is that why he's your number one friend still? I see these. Your number one friend on there.
You know, he's the one on. I've got two accounts that are legit. This is my professional one, and of course, Tom is going to be your number one professional friend.
Yeah.
You know,
He's got to be. He's got to be.
Of course,
How
because
does he have time to go on there?
it's funny. You know what? When I went and re-added him as a friend, he emailed me. He goes, "If this is the real Phil Stacey, where did we meet?"
Really?
And so I emailed him back and I said, Uncle Rupert's house. And he emailed me back and said, haha, and added me.
I was going to say, how does he have time to go to parties? He has everybody. He has so many friends. He has so many blogs. So many
Yeah,
updates.
I'm like, how in the world, do you actually read these messages from like a billion people? Yes.
He never answered mine.
That's a full
I
thing.
tried it, and then I deleted him.
Yeah,
You don't answer me, I
sometimes-
delete your butt.
Come on now. Talk about it. And I've got a personal MySpace account too. It's myspace.com/Joel Phillip, because Joel's my real name. JoelPhilip.
And you give it to everybody.
And I give it to everybody. And it's funny because I've quadrupled the amount of friends on my personal as I do on my professional one. So let's help build up my professional one here, people.
PhilStacey.com.
PhilStacey.com. Go add me as a friend.
STACEY.
Phil, thanks for hanging out. Thank you for the Bon Jovi.
Yes, it's
Fellas,
so great.
Thank you
Rich
for
and
having me.
Kevin, guys.
Awesome
Kicking
job.
it. Thank you, and come back soon.
Yes.
And send Kendra our best wishes and give the babies kisses when you go
I
home
will
again
indeed.
for me.
Maybe I'll get to bring them back so you can meet Kendra.
Please do.
Please do.
I'll take her. We'll go hang out in the Vista. Love it.
She would dig that.
I would dig
mess.
that. I think I'd like Kendra. She looks like a sweet lady.
She's unbelievable. She really is. She's a
Thank
lot cooler than me.